Hi, grade 2. Oy, last subject na. Okay, so for our last subject, punta tayo sa ating science. So for our science, we're gonna learn about weather conditions, okay? So before that, let's learn the types of clouds. Types of clouds. The first one is a cirrus clouds. Cirrus clouds look like a white feathers in the sky. They are the highest clouds in the sky. Cirrus clouds indicate a fine weather. As you can see, it looks like a white feather and you can see them sa pinakang highest, okay? They are the highest clouds in the sky, the cirrus clouds. Look, take your time to look at the picture. Okay, so this one is the first type of clouds. Let's go to the second type. The second type is what we call cumulus clouds. Okay, cumulus clouds. Cumulus clouds are big, it's thick and puffy. They look like white cotton candies. Cumulus clouds are also indicates fine weather. Okay, so take a look at our cumulus clouds, big, thick, and puffy. Looks like a cotton candy. Okay pa? And let's go for our third type. This one is a stratus clouds. It looks like a layer of cotton in the sky. And these cotton of clouds cover almost the entire sky. They are low clouds. Stratus clouds can indicate fair weather. So, the clue here is they cover almost the entire sky and they are low clouds. Okay po, mababa yan. Now, let's go to our last one. So, the last one is the nimbus clouds. These nimbus clouds make the sky dark. It gives a clue that it would rain. So, nimbus clouds are also called rain clouds. Okay, nimbus clouds. So, let's review. Number one, cirrus clouds. Looks like a white feather. It's in the highest. Second type, cumulus clouds. They are big, thick, puffy. It looks like a white cotton candy. The third one is the stratus clouds. This one cotton of clouds cover almost the entire sky and they are low clouds. Okay? And the last one is the nimbus. It makes the sky dark and it is also called rain clouds. Okay? The nimbus cloud give us a clue that it would rain. So when we look at the sky condition, just looking at the sky, some people can already tell what the weather would be for the day. So when the sky is clear, this means that the weather is fair. And then sometimes when the clouds cover more than half of the sky, it is said to be cloudy. The weather is still fair if the clouds are white, because when it becomes black or dark, the weather is rainy. Okay, so when the clouds cover more than half of the sky and the weather is still fair if the clouds are white, but when the sky is dark or is covered or overcast with dark clouds, the weather will be rainy. So by looking at the sky condition, by looking at the sky, we can tell the weather. Okay po? So now let's go to our moving air. So what is a moving air? Air may be still or moving. When it is still, it does not move, the air is calm. Okay, so moving air may be still or moving. So when it is still or does not move, I forgot to write it here. It is calm. But when it is moving and the air is moving and slowly and gently, then it's called breeze. Kapag naman still, it's not moving, it is calm. Okay, C-A-L-M, calm. And then, kapag naman nag-move siya, nagsuslow, gently lang, gently, then we call it breeze. So wind can move very fast and strong. It can destroy houses and uproot some trees. Okay? So very fast and strong wind blows during stormy weather. Kapag pag may bagyo, may storm, so we can experience this one. Kaya ito yung mangyayari. This is the result. And wind comes from different directions. The instrument that tells the direction of the wind is called wind vane. So this one is a wind vane. Okay po? It tells the instrument that tells direction of the wind. It points out to the direction from where the wind is coming from. Okay? So it points out to the direction from where the wind is coming from. Okay, so let's go to still moving air. So when the air around you is hot, the temperature of air is high. So we call it, the weather is the temperature, when the temperature of air around you, when the air around you is hot, temperature of air is high, so it is warm. But when the air around you is low and the temperature of air is low, then the temperature is it is cold. And then the sunlight affects air temperature. If it is too hot, so then magiging warm siya. But if there's no sun at all, it will become cold. Okay po? And we have another instrument here that we can use to measure temperature, and we call it thermometer. Thermometer. Okay po? So for the wind, we use a wind vane, the instrument that tells direction of the wind. For the temperature, the instrument that we're going to use is, we call it thermometer. Okay, this one is used to measure the temperature. So other weather instruments. So these are the other weather instruments that the weather forecasters are using. So who are the weather forecasters? They are the people who tell what the weather will be like from the next day or the next few days. Okay? The first one is barometer. So barometer records the changes of pressure in the air. Okay? Next is anemometer. It analyzes wind direction and yung speed no wind. Okay? So we call it anemometer. And the last one is the rain gauge. It measures the rainfall. How heavy the rain is, gaano karami. So this is the instrument that they use to measure rainfall. Okay, so let us review. Okay, types of clouds. Cirrus clouds, white looks like feathers, and you can find it in the highest clouds in the sky. Cumulus, big, thick, and puffy. It's like a cotton candy. Stratus clouds cover almost the entire skies, and they are low clouds. And the last one is the nimbus clouds make the sky dark, and it's also called rain clouds. We can tell the sky, the weather, by looking at the sky. If it is clear, cloudy, and if it is covered with dark clouds or overcast with dark clouds, then it will become rainy. So moving air, wind is a moving air. If it is still, it does not move because it's calm. When the air is moving slowly and gently, then we call it breeze. Some wind can move very fast and strong. It can destroy houses. We can experience this one during stormy weather. And the instrument that we can use to tell the direction of the wind is called wind vane. And when the air around you is hot, it is warm. When the air around you is low, it is cold. And the one that affects our temperature is the sunlight, okay? And the one that we can use, instrument that we can use to measure temperature is we call thermometer. The people who are telling the weather, we call it weather forecasters. And the instruments that they are using is barometer, records the changes of pressure in the air. Anemometer, they analyze the wind and our direction on speed. And the third one is the rain gauge. It measures the rainfall. Okay po, so get your book, your science book, open it on page 301. 301. So number 1, you're gonna write the correct type of cloud described in each number. So you're gonna write it here. So number 1, rain cloud. Is it cirrus, nimbus, cumulus, or stratus? Rain clouds. The one that is dark. Next, number 2, big, thick, and puffy. Looks like a white cotton candy. Cirrus, nimbus, cumulus, or stratus. Next, number 3, it's like a feather, and you can find this. It's in the highest cloud, highest in the sky. It's the highest cloud. Cirrus, nimbus, cumulus, stratus. And number 4, these are covered in the, it can almost cover the entire sky, and they are low and white cloud. Low and white cloud. Done? Now for letter B, answer the following questions. Why is weather report important to people? Why do we need to know what weather would be? Okay, why is it important to us? Write your answer here. This one is 3 points. And number 2, why do you have to prepare for any type of weather every day? So after finding out the weather, why do we need to prepare? Explain your answer. Okay, so if you are not yet done answering, you can pause this video. But for those who are done, let's proceed with our science project. So for our science project, you're gonna make the 4 different kinds of clouds, the cirrus, nimbus, stratus, and cumulus clouds. By using the cotton balls or cottons, you will also need a paper where you will place your cotton balls and a marker to label your clouds. Do your work creatively. Pass it in Class Dojo on or before March 22, 2021. Again, for your science project, make the 4 different kinds of clouds using cotton balls. You will also need a paper, any color, but not white, okay po? Colored paper, blue like a sky or black so we can see it. And then you will also need a paper where you will place your cotton balls and a marker or your ball pen to label your clouds. Do your work creatively. Pass it in our Class Dojo on or before March 22, 2021. So I'm gonna show you some example. So this one and this one. Okay po? Project, science project. Okay, for your assignment, study for our quiz tomorrow and take a picture of page 301 and send it in our Class Dojo. Thank you everyone and see you tomorrow. Bye.